Hello unicorns! Today I'm letting some of my favorite bands pick my makeup for me. So there's a theme. Every musician, band or individual musician has color in their name. If you want to see what I'm going to create or want to know what songs I pick, keep watching. Okay, so for contour, I'm going in with this brown shade right here. I don't even know where to look. My mirror is here. I have a camera here. I have a camera here. I don't know how people do this multiple camera stuff, but we're going to do it. Anyway, I'm going in with this brown shade for contour. So, of course, we're going to start with the Godfather of Soul. Ow! Ooh, ow. Let's just let him do it, shall we? Hit it, James.
Wow! I feel good.
Alright, so I'm just going to kind of go in and carve out my jawline. And I am sorry that I have been gone so long, guys. It's been, I know it's been forever. But, you know, life hits you. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Some of you know me personally, and you know that I struggle with depression. And like many other Americans and people across the world, I take medication for it. It got to a point where it wasn't particularly therapeutic, and I had to go through some doctor appointments and adjustments and trying to figure out, you know, what the right dose is and what's the right medication. It took me a while to get back on there, you know, get back on the roller coaster, or get back on the carousel, or get back on the ride, you know, just do what I'm supposed to do. But yeah, I'm feeling better, you know. I think, tell me in the comments if you're not embarrassed to, but tell me in the comments, do you also deal with anxiety and depression? And if so, what are some of your self-care routines? Self-care is one of the things I found it is so important. And it's ironic in that makeup for me is part of my self-care. It's what I do. And yet I lost all ambition to do that. So I just haven't been around for a while. But I'm back. Alright, I'm just going to contour up my nose here. And for that, I'm going to use this kind of stiff brush here. And we're just going to take this down right in here. I'm going to make the bridge of my nose very narrow, so just do it right down there. Do a little boop. A little boop. And then I'm going to go back in with a fluffy brush and just blend that out. Just going to use this soft little fluffy brush right here. And I just want to kind of blend it out. So it's not so harsh. So yeah, makeup's always been, it's just a way for me to get creative. Your self-care is really important. I love to do arts and crafts. I love to do karaoke, but I love makeup. And I love decorating my makeup room. If you've seen it, you know, new chair. I don't have it on right now because it's loud. But It's a massage chair. I can sit in here watching TV for hours. It's amazing. If I could order a pizza, I'd marry it. Just saying. Okay, so next, blush. Let's do blush. And for that, I have chosen Pink. One of my favorite songs by Pink is Try. I just love it. It has special meaning to me because it just kind of talks about never giving up, never giving in. And so I'm going to go with this P. Louise really, really pink blush. Really pink blush. And we're going to go in and do a little pink while you listen to Pink.
Gotta get up and try.
And yeah, so I'm just going to go in here. I'm taking this up to my upper cheeks and into my temples. I want this to kind of be a youthful glow, so I'm going to take a little over the bridge of my nose as opposed to just the tip of my nose. A little bit on the tip of my nose, but I want to take this across the bridge of my nose as well because I want that kind of youthful glow. Just like that. Alright, so I don't know if it's 100% silver, but next is highlighter, and I went with this Sorich one because it has that silvery tone to it. Let's see, let me just pop that waist knot, want knot. Just take a little fan brush here. But anyway, silver. Those of you who are children of the 90s, you'll remember this tune. Silver chairs tomorrow. And a little over here. A little over in the bridge area. And on the chin. And I'm going to take a little on the upper lip. Alrighty. Highlighter, complexion done. Let's jump into the eyes. For my first transition shade, I'm going in with this yellow color called Handy. And what band inspired that? Yellow Card, of course.
If I could find you now, things would get better.
Alright, first transition shade is on. Next, I wanted a pink color. Now, we've already done pink. So who's next? Pink Floyd.
All in all was just a brick in the wall.
Now I want to go in with my contour shade, and for that I'm going to go into the color Authenticity from my Mikayla Paht 2 palette from Glamlite. Just so you know, I didn't mention it, but the first two colors came from the Mikayla Paht 1 palette from Glamlite also. But I'm going into the color Authenticity, which is a dark purple. And for that, the inspiration was, of course, Deep Purple. Now, normally I would not already have mascara on, but I did work today, and so I wore the bare minimum, which was foundation, eyebrows, and mascara, a little lip balm. Okay, I'm going to go back in with the pink color Iconic and just blend and soften that out because I kind of lost a little of that pink. And then I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of Handy, the yellow color, and we're just going to get a little of that in there too, so it's a bit more intense. And we'll do the same on the other side. For my mid lid, I'm going in with a blue shimmer shade. And I should have laid down, I should cut my crease, but I'm lazy and I'm not going to. So I'm going into the shade Cloud 9 with my finger, and we're just going to put it right on the mid lid next to the purple. And then I'll use my brush to blend them together.
Hate me today.
I'll do the same on the other side. Once I get that where I want it, at the intensity that I want it. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with the Authenticity and just blend that in a little bit. And intensify that cut. It's not a real cut crease because I'm blending it very softly, but I do want a little more of that purple to show. Next we gotta go with green. And while there's several bands that have green in the name, there's only one that calls me names, and that would be Green Day.
Don't wanna be an American idiot.
So I'm going in with the color Dreams. It's a green shimmer, and I'm going to take that in my inner corner. And it's better with a brush, but it's such a small area, or it's better with my finger rather, but it's such a small area that I want the precision of a brush. And we're just going to blend the two gently together. And I'm trying not to hit too much of the purple because that will create mud. That's one of the reasons why I put the blue in between the two colors, was so that they blended more seamlessly together. Alright, so let me just take a moment here to do the underside. So I'm going to go in with Iconic and blend out where I put Authenticity underneath. And then I'm going in with Handy and just get a little yellow pop underneath there as well. And finally, I'm going to go in with a smaller brush, smaller fluffy brush, and I'm going in with the color Glazed I'm going to put that in my brow bone and inner corner so it is a white shimmer. And of course, we got the white stripes, baby. Alright, for the inner corner, I'm just going to take it right on my fingertip. There we go. That's the intensity that I want. Now, of course, it may not be my favorite band, but I need a little black liner, and you can't have black without Black Sabbath. So I'm going to spray my brush a little bit with some setting spray, and we're going to go in with Black is Black from the Mikayla Part 2 palette and just line my lashes. Alright, let me just do the same on the other side real quick. And I'm going to do my lashes off camera. And we're back. So the last thing we have to do, lashes are on, mascara is on, the last thing I have is lips. And for that, we're going back to, well, a shade of purple. We're going with Indigo, which means one of my favorite songs.
Closer I am to find, yeah.
The Indigo Girls. For that, I'm going to use the color Tonight We Fly. It is a lip stain from ColourPop. So I want to be very, very gentle with it because it does stain. And because it's a lip stain, I'm trying to be very, very precise. Alright, so I'm going to rub that in a little bit. And now I'm going to blot it off. Alright, and there you have it. Let me just give my face a little spray. And we are done. Alright, so what do you think? Did you like the look? I think it came out really good. I'm pretty pleased with it. Maybe I'll let music pick my makeup more often. Anyway, in the meantime, thank you so much for joining us this time, unicorns. I'm sorry I've been gone. I'm going to try and get my act together moving forward, but I appreciate it. And if you don't know, I have changed up the contest. So I am holding a contest for these two beautiful P. Louise palettes. And all you gotta do is watch my videos, pick out the look that I do that you like the best, recreate it, and send it to this email address below. I will announce the winner in my May video, my first video in May. So you have all through the month of April to get your entries in. One entry per subscriber. You must be subscribed to win, and you have to send it again to this email address. Thank you, and as always, stay magical.